How's it going, everybody? You are tuning into the Netherworld bracket fight between DChrist and Saeru here in the Fun with the Tactics 1.3 Season 2. Quick note about these teams. They are extremely elemental heavy. This is a Saeru's team real quick. He has a Geomancer. He has actually two Geomancers with a White Magic Counterflow, Magic Attack up, move HP up, some decent HP. Then he also has a ninja with punch art for some melee action, 15 speed, speed save, and equip armor. Notably, he did give him jump +2 though, so he's not hopefully gonna be running off ahead of the crew and dying. And then a oracle with summon magic to follow up the rear. Meanwhile, next team has elementals instead of white magic. They have item. And then for physical character, he has a monk with equip armor. And then for his caster, he has a time mage with summon magic. But yeah, both of these guys, there's two elementals on both sides, and there's two counterflows on both sides. So there's so much RNG that's going to be involved in this match. This is kind of work out to a very odd situation, I think. Saeru has a couple unique choices for his people. The Oracle will protect the ninja. The Geomancers will protect the Oracle. And nothing special out of DChrist. So, anyways, Nash the Ninja's up. He has 15 speed. We'll probably get 2 turns right now, I think. Maybe a few waits. But yeah, he moves forward. Nash knows throw sword, so he'll be chunking out those ice brands. DChrist opens up with a golem, while Mira does the exact same thing. Monkey's up, goes for a long range earth slash. Hits her for all of 168. As DChrist Geomancers move forward and start doing some Hell Ivy action, which triggers speed save. So he's back up again. And he throws an Ice Brand, which gets blocked by Golem. Geomancers are curing the Oracle for way too much than they should be. Got more elemental action on Nash. And then Golem does resolve. Got 1 cure 2. She absorbs the MP. And 2. So she hopefully will absorb that MP as well. Yeah. So her Golem foo is strong. But Golem has been successfully penetrated. And no status onto, I believe it's Sweet. We have some AoE getting charged by whatever her face is. Golem does take a beating though, so I believe it just died. Nash turns around and one-shots the Time Mage, thanks to a little bit of crit action and, massive speed. Got some Hell Ivy, which inflicts a stop from Saeru's team onto DChrist's team. We have more Hell Ivy onto the Monk, who counters, and no status out either. But action is up, and he's doing Elemental onto one of them, and they Elemental back, and again, no status. Odin resolves. This looks like a single panel hit onto the Monk. Yeah, single panel hit. He takes 127 damage. And then Nash goes up and one-shots DChrist's. One of DChrist's Geomancers. Monkey's up, and he goes for a revive onto the Geomancer, sorry. Odd angle. But, yeah, Odin does resolve. And countered. And just got damage floating all around. Nash is back up again. Throws an Ice Brand. Kills the Geomancer again. Elementals flying back and forth. Elemental, Hell Ivy, blah blah blah. Saeru's back up. And she's also doing elemental onto the male geomancer. He's not in critical now. He's just been eating elementals. So he resolves to X-potioning himself and running away. Nash goes and does some melee action onto the male monk. He does get death sentenced, and then counterflood hits, and nobody gets it. Monk keeps on reviving the geomancer. Monk runs away. We have a Moogle getting cast, which he was up the ninja notably. And ninja will not let this geomancer live. Knowing items too good for you. So Saeru has nothing to do. She ran away last time. But we have some Hell Ivy onto the male geomancer again. So if he doesn't heal himself, 2 more elementals and he's dead. Yeah, Phoenix down onto the Time Mage, who goes and heals herself. So we got a Geomancer back in the game and a Time Mage, and the Monk is still death sentence though. And the Time Mage evades the Ice Spray, 95% class evasion for the win right there. Last action from the Monk will be to revive the Geomancer, as Odin resolves and smacks the Geomancer and Time Mage for a good chunk of damage. Counterflood does trigger though, so she's taking some light damage there. Double panel Elemental onto the Monk and the Geomancer. So Geomancer goes back down. More Counterflood, nothing happens. Golem's about to get refreshed. But yeah, from the looks of it, Saeru's team got the upper hand thanks to some ninja range and decent elemental proc. And DChrist is kind of stuck in sandbag mode right now, which is very slow death on his end. Yeah, got some Phoenix Downs action. Mirrors up, and she refreshes Golem also. Death Sentence triggers. It's now currently 4-on-2. And the Oracle is out of MP. Ugh. Ninja goes for some melee, Golem, evasion, and then counterflood. Hell Ivy finishes off DChrist's other Geomancer. As Nash goes for some more melee, and eats another counterflood. And Nash is not confused. So Saeru's up, and she will be casting, I think, Asuna, hopefully, onto Nash, curing him from himself. And we got some Moogle. Oh no, a cure too. So she just healed the confused person, as did Moogle. Yeah, so Nash is back at max health now, and he's confused. Still going for melee though, and so successfully killing the Geomancer. As Sweet does some Phoenix Down action. She knows throw items, so she was able to move a little bit, but then she died. And then Nash throws an Ice Brand, and thankfully Golem eats it. Would have just killed his Oracle outright. But the Geomancers finish off the Monk. Okay, congratulations, Saeru. You're now 1-0. Let's see what a side swap does for us.